Hello everybody, this is the Fuzz, and welcome back to Let's Play Broken Crescent. We're playing as Oman, and when we last left off, we just took Mecca, and it's a pretty glorious victory, I have to say. And in fact, we took it so quickly that I actually hadn't finished retraining the troops. As we can see here, there are some Shia imams starting to try to work their magic. The religion here is kind of a mess. It is about 80% Muslim, and then there's various heresies and other religions there. But we're in a pretty good situation. There is a stack that can reach me this turn, but I'm ready to defend if I need to. And the Ayyubids have a very decent chance at taking Medina. So let's just, when I last left off too, I had talked a little bit about my plan against the Mongols, and I'm going to hold off on that for now. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything I still needed to do, and at this point I don't think there is. I'm kind of finished with the various things that I should do. It's just a matter of checking on these agents. So I do hope that this campaign's been enjoyable for everybody so far. I've definitely enjoyed playing it. I think it kind of took a while to get going, to be honest. But there's something about the mid-campaign of a game like this that's really quite good. Alright, so it does look like Armenia's fine. Sometimes they disappear pretty quick, and in this case, they really haven't done anything. I have a bunch of really good diplomats that, I'm impressed, to be honest.
My eyes are yours.
Let's see. Shiraz is still, I don't get it. I really don't. It's like the one that got away. So I do kind of want to send this spy. As much as I love watching Shiraz and waiting for it to fall, I think it makes more sense for me to head up to the northern area here and see what's going on with the Mongols, because right now it seems like they're getting attacked on all sides. And so if they start to lose, then that gives me an opportunity to do some things. So let's end the turn. No sense in forestalling it anymore. The Seljuks seem like they're about to lose everything in Anatolia, and that means that they're going to be pretty much concentrated completely up around Khiva. I don't know if anyone caught it. I don't remember if I commented on it. But when I was sending a diplomat around the Elburz Mountains, which is kind of I think it's the Elburz, right in the south of the Caspian Sea, Georgia's faction leader is actually hanging out there. Wow, this is something. I'm going to risk it. Peace with the Mongols? For map information? Okay, see, now they're demanding map information. That's not really how it works. What if I give you trade rights? You know what? I'm not making peace with the Mongols. They sacked my beautiful cities. The fact that they're trying to make peace, though, bodes well, I think, for me. We'll see. But anyway, what I was saying was that I think the Turks are kind of stuck wandering around, and I doubt they're going to be a big problem in the future, which is pretty amazing. If you think about it, the map was pretty much painted Turkic at the start of this campaign, and it's been totally overrun by Crusaders, Mongols, various others. Okay, so this is actually the first Ramla El Makran husband offer I've gotten that isn't garbage. So there we go. And 2 guys just came of age. Jesus. So really, you know what that tells me? I need to get an army going, because I have a whole bunch of guys just sitting around wasting space in Nizwa. So, that was kind of what my Mongol plan was, to be honest. Build a stack and move up. They keep on telling me to attack Gwadar, but I don't really feel like building any boats, because that's, the boat itself and upkeep and all that nonsense is going to cost more than the reward. So let's just head down to Mecca. Okay, so I think I think they figured out that losing to a bunch of miscreants from the Ayyubid territories would be a really bad call. And I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to kind of let them weaken themselves. I have spies. Actually, I am going to do one thing.
What is the Sultan's will?
Yep, you know it.
You shall
Watchtower.
see all from here, Sultan.
And then I'm
Yalla,
also going to do one right here.
you shall see all from here,
Good.
Sultan.
Alright, so that I think gives me enough leeway to work with. Although I do have some boats here and they're not really doing much of anything. Suppose it wouldn't hurt to send these folks
Course set.
up to
To be
Guadar.
camel, now we must rest. We must anchor
There's
until
no
morning.
resting. No resting at all. So it's time to kind of get these guys back in line. And this is also the time when I think I'm just going to plop these guys down right outside of the walls because they're going to get a whole bunch of retrained troops next turn and we'll be able to move from there. And I will just keep on retraining. I know it costs money, but I'd prefer that. And I'd been talking before, do I want Sada or do I want Hejaz as the castle? And I think I'm going to stick with that. So that's a fortress. Population is 14,800, and this is a little bit lower. Population goes slower, it's worth less. So I'm pretty close to just, after this retraining, just converting that to a settlement and then, you know, kind of seeing what happens. And I'm still planning on doing some serious work up here. But I think what I should do is... How's the religion going here? See, they're only at 73% even. And this is my home territory. This is one of my oldest ones. So let's do that. You know what I should do, and it's kind of embarrassing. I haven't thought about it before, you know, basically right now. There's about 50 dudes in Nizwa. Let's try to get some income raised.
Orders?
Let's see, send him to Suhar. Yeah, all of a sudden we're making more money. And then,
Na'am, Sultan.
we'll find out next
Tomorrow,
turn.
mighty Sultan.
And then, if I send one person out here to those Bahraini cities, that'd probably be pretty helpful. And that still leaves me plenty of folks to have around
No
home.
further.
Alasa, alright, looks like that's all the spending for today. I should have done something with El Hilla when I had more money, because this guy is going to be something special. This is my other group of people. I forgot that the Imam was up there. Oh, he's crazy now? Eesh.
Shubadak.
What's up with him? Dangerously mad. -3 command, -3 authority. Oh, and he's only 45. Alright, maybe I should put him on a boat. What should I do with this guy? Let's just, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to put him on a boat somewhere.
We rest here.
Or maybe I'll fight him against some rebels? I don't know. I gotta find some solution for that. Who's feeling depreciated? Underappreciated. Well, he's about to... That's so stupid. He's about to attack a bunch of people. Alright, well, you can't please everybody. And let's keep on heading north. I think the target, let's do Kiva. Let's see what's going on there. And then we can swing around and see some other spots. See the sights.
My eyes are yours.
And then the last places to go. Oh wow. Let's have a stay, eh?
The Sultan's will. As you will. Unseen.
So I can see that Pontus is owned by, not the Romans anymore, but by Jerusalem, but it's still good to know. And it does look like Cappadocia is still owned by the Turks, but, you know, you never know. Okay. You know what, let's just call that good. Let's hang out over here and see how this resolves itself. I sense that it will not resolve itself well. Who died?
Greetings. Our people have something to discuss.
No alliance. I've thought about it more. Jerusalem is a much more dangerous enemy. Oh, you know who died? If you look in that lower left corner, the Ayyubids took Medina. Oh, wow. Wow. It's over. That's, Oh, wow. And the Crusaders have cast... No, the Latin Crusaders. Well, what a world. Before I forget, I'm going to move this guy to Najaf to try to get some money out of him. And there we go. Let's head down there, though. Faction destroyed. Yemen. Feels good. And now there's this giant rebel army right there. That must stink to go from being the leader of your beautiful faction to being destroyed. Well, now I'm not really sure what to do. I kind of want to attack the Ayyubids, but I don't know, you know. I hadn't really expected this day to finally come. Build some more. Everybody seems pretty cool here. 105 public order, so let's just try to do a couple. The good ones, you know. Alright, and
As my Sultan wills.
Sultan.
maybe we should put some folks back. Let's send you home. Yeah, that's good enough for me. Actually, I don't know why you're here. Get out of here.
As my Sultan wills.
Likewise, 31. 31, not good enough for me. Otherwise, I don't know. I think I'll manage.
As my Sultan wills.
And then let's actually send him down to Taiz. Because I don't think I'm going to attack the Ayyubids. That'd be kind of dumb, huh? But I will build some imams because I need imams. Because this is a very heretical area. Even though I'm the heretic, you know, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I'm just going to destroy some of these units that don't have much. There we go. And Taiz. And I'm pretty much out of money now, huh? That's unfortunate. Okay, so Al-Shir needs to get upgraded. I can't forget about that. Next turn, I need to do that. Let's see if I can kill a spy. Actually, no, I could use another spy, huh? Let's pop that spy onto that boat, and then send him around here. There we go.
Our wind shall be fair. Course set.
Well, I'm kinda, if you couldn't tell, I don't think I expected this day to come so soon. It's quite the boon. And Kayseri is still holding out. So let's go to Constantinople, see what's going on there, and then we'll get back to him. And actually, I realized that it might be a little dark. Hopefully that helps. I just turned up the resolution a little bit. And Khiva is no longer... Wow. Yep. Khiva is out of the hands of the Ottomans. So they're pretty much SOL. And also that resolves one of the big issues that was going to be plaguing the enemy there. Alright, well I think that's pretty much all I can do here. You know, there's not much more outside of continuing to move the crazy general / faction leader around. And actually, let's see, who will take over when he dies? So this branch is all but extinct. And that's Hebeba does something. So the great Mufti Falah will take over. And let's see, he's 45. He's 20, he's 25. But this is his only, I think, legitimate son? I think. I'm not really sure how that works in this game, to be honest. Otherwise, things are looking pretty good. Let's stop here. Yeah, more money's getting made. It's funny, Oman's kind of turned into a backwater because I haven't been paying much attention to it. But I gotta tell you, Yemen sure looks good in that baby blue. Okay. You know, I've kind of vacillated on it, but I think I need to attack the Ayyubids. There's no point in not. Whoa, what? Mamlukate of Sind is destroyed? I'm behind the times. Okay, so clearly one of these spies needs to go and do something. See, look, they're getting a little... Okay, so they're... That's good to know. Let's get you off that boat.
Orders, mighty Sultan.
Plop you off right about there. Send you back here. So basically what this tells me is that their armies are all that they have. So let's just kill them. Let's take a look at diplomacy. Ayyubids are allied with Armenia. And last I checked, Armenia is actually back in actual Armenia. So that's impressive. And a little bit in Cilicia, but you know, not crazy. So I see 0 drawbacks to doing anything with that. Let's check out Armenia real quick. They're at war with most of the people, or they're allied with most people. You know, I don't really care though. So let's continue to do some retraining right here. I apologize for the vacillation, friend. Let's see. Bye. Pretty sure I can retrain that guy somewhere, so I'm gonna hold off. What happens if I send 4?
Joining the ranks.
They seem pretty happy. Let's get some of that going before I forget, because I did, again. Plop down that, because otherwise Al-Shir's gonna get real mad, because everybody's dying of overcrowding and disease. Aiden. Aiden's mad. Why are you mad, Aiden? Ooh, trebuchet. Slave barracks. Let's just build the masjid. That seems nicer. Okay, so that's pretty much a full stack. Yeah, let's do that. Let's bring him up. So I'll have 2 stacks to launch that attack. Let's go to Awa, because that seems to be the best. Yeah, look at all that money. That's a lot of money. Let's get more public order, and then I'll focus on the farms next turn.
Yes.
And I guess just keep on walking in the desert, dude. Go on your spirit quest. What is that? That's a bridge. I don't know why I thought that was a witch or something. Alright, looking good. There's not much trade this way, I'll tell you that much. Well, it doesn't look like the Mongols have done much. Oh, I take that back. They took Taraz, and there is a very large stack. Oh, he's mean. That wouldn't surprise me. Is that Genghis himself? Possibly. Well, the Mongols are doing some type of work. Just not sure the exact kind. Alright, let's end that turn. Did forget about a boat, but in the grand scheme of things, I'll take forgetting about a boat. I think I also forgot to look and see what's going on with Constantinople, but, you know, who among us hasn't forgotten what's going on in Constantinople? I'm really curious about the Mongols, in terms of the Malachite of Sind. Ooh, that's a good one. Alright, let's take him. Oh, Nizwa, great. City ready to upgrade. Suhar. I'm just gonna build it. Because more money, the better. Alright. And then... the Karakatai like me, so that's nice. But unfortunately, I would think they're doomed. Because it's, I mean, it's the Mongols we're talking about here. It's not just like, you know, anybody.
My eyes are yours.
What's the story here? Samarkand. Interesting. Let's just hang out here. There's a lot going on. That's pretty exciting. There's a lot of stacks here. Karakatai seem like a pretty good match. Alright, now let's go there. Huh, Iznik. Oh, actual Latin Crusaders. Wow. That was me trying to whistle. And Adrianople. Is Rome even a faction anymore? Okay, so Rome is officially Bulgaria. And apparently Cyprus is owned by the Crusaders and Crete. Okay, so the Roman Empire is now Bulgaria and Crete. It's a beautiful empire, but not too much to write home about in the grand scheme of things. Let's build a catapult because I'm going to want one of those. Let's actually build a couple 8th Infantry too to fill in the ranks of that other army coming. And keep on building Abadi Masjids because I don't belong here. I'm in the wrong side of the peninsula. Abadi Madrasa. Alright, Shazan, what's up with you? Well, let's build a slave market. That'll make you guys happy, right? I do kind of wish there was an option to just kind of enslave the parts of your population that weren't very helpful.
Inshallah, our winds shall be fair.
It will be fair, but what won't be fair is the end to my faction leader. Alright, so it seems like Jerusalem has bigger fish to fry than whatever I've got going on. And let's just hang out over here and see what happens with all these bits of stacks. No, we're not hanging out over there because I wanted to move that spy around Medina.
Splitting the army.
The good thing is they probably don't expect an attack until I mass some folks on the border. I don't think this will annoy Jerusalem enough for them to break any peace they might have with me. And, I mean, what could go wrong? Right? Famous last words, but, right? You know, they're allied with Armenia and they're allied with those guys. Okay, you're not going to marry a 41-year-old man. So let's pop up here and see what happened. Ooh, geesh. It would appear that Sogdiana is now fully Mongol, so let's just swing back that way. Double check. Ah, it doesn't. Looks like that's the border there, the river. Well, consider me impressed with Karakatai's ability to hold out here. Oh, maybe we'll watch... oh dear. There's a lot of nonsense happening here. Got a Bulgarian rebel army, got Philippe de Bouillon, and you have a bunch of...
I am neither friend nor foe, your majesty.
Well, respectful men, so I can't hate too much.
As my Sultan wills.
And that guy's just polite, so...
How may I serve, Sultan?
You may serve... Well, we'll get back to that part. Let's actually keep on building some units here, just so I can successfully persecute the war. Sada it's official. Let's convert to city. And let's retrain you while I still can. And actually build you and one of those guys. Actually, let's not do that. Herr Shifa volunteers, because those guys are tough. They can handle a lot. Alshir's getting mad, but there's only so much I can do, Alshir. And then let's just build some big dockyards there. If it's not entirely obvious, I like to play this game with an emphasis on building. There's just something about it that I find pretty satisfying. And this is definitely not an exception here. I had forgotten about that boat. But there's just, I've definitely been more of the player that kind of turtles, so to speak, rather than go straight in to try crazy things. That's not to say that I haven't done some crazy stuff. I'm playing some other campaigns, kind of not recording, where I try some pretty aggressive tactics, but you know, this is the kind of campaign that I'd want to play, and recording it helps me stick to that plan of just being kind of slow and steady. Abdul Mushin, well, that's a good name. Alright. Well, it seems like things went wild. And so Jerusalem is no longer allied with Armenia, and they're at war with Macaria, which, you know what that means? Picked a good time to attack the Ayyubids. That's what that means.
This I cannot do.
Because the Ayyubids are going to be totally distracted by a bunch of nonsense. Alright, let's pop you out.
As you will.
And,
Orders.
how few Adath infantry are necessary to keep you happy? Very few. Alright. I'm going to not even bother training you.
What is the Sultan's will?
Yeah, what the heck, let's go nuts.
Yallah, as my Sultan wills.
Najran, what's up, Najran? Yeah, let's get some farms in production. Because what's the point of conquering all this territory if we're not going to develop it, right? Oh, look at that. Sana is a minor city. That's beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted out of them. Because exploit the conquered territories, that's all. Alright, Muscat, you need some... Well, you need a farm. But tradable goods are good too. Nizwa, you're just... We're out of money, so let's just stop that here.
Yes.
Let's go to right here and plop down a watchtower, because why not?
Nothing will escape you here, Sultan.
Orders, mighty Sultan.
True with that.
So kind of my working plan is
The
to
winds shall return
plop
tomorrow.
them down here in
Like the
Socotra
river camel,
and just
thou
kind of
must rest.
attack something, see what happens. Okay.
My eyes are yours. Unseen, invisible. As you will.
Well, it definitely looks like there is concentrated Mongol fun over here. That's something else over there. There might be a jihad, I'm not sure. Jihad. And, what a nightmare. I don't know what's going on over here. Let's get out of there. Silly place.
Unseen, invisible.
Alright, let's end that turn. So it looks like Iznik is, Iznik, I'm not really sure how to pronounce that, is pretty recently recaptured by the Turks because the, well, I mean, look at it, for one. It's got the same walls as Constantinople. So, obviously they're not working with the Turkish at this point? I'm not sure. I hope I'm not offending anybody with that confusion. You know, the architecture isn't quite there yet. Okay. Nothing to write home about. Al-Shir. My buddies. They're still not happy, I swear to God. City Watch, that'll help keep some folks in line because the big problem with them is distance capital unrest. So that's one of the big problems. And then I'll probably just have to keep on building up masjids. Okay, let's just focus here. Mecca, you're doing all right. And a Abadi Madrasa would help you a little more. See the light. I'm gonna have to lower taxes. Why are they mad at me? Well, they're less mad at me now, so that's what's important. Aiden's mad because someone's attacking them, so let's just build a ship right and get some better ships.
Orders, mighty Sultan's mighty son. Course set. Inshallah,
Alright.
the winds shall return tomorrow.
Well, this is still a nightmare. So let's just go away.
My eyes are yours. Unseen, invisible.
Wow, they're surviving. Well, good for them.
Leaving no trace, Sultan.
And
As my Sultan will.
party starts now.
Of course, orders.
Oh, I don't have the catapult. Dang it. Captain Ayub. What a nice name. Ooh, they have good armies. Let's hold tight. So kind of my plan is take Medina first, then sweep around and attack that guy, and then move straight up to whatever town's left, basically. I don't have any of that sleepy or winter wake-up tea, but I do have some passion fruit tea. It's delicious. Ooh, a little warm though. Very flavorful. It's been steeping for like 20 minutes, as it turns out. So that's unexpected. I really should get another spy, just to see what's going on. Kahira was captured. That's cool, I didn't realize there was a video. But Kahira is, I thought, one of these. Right? Cairo? So I'm confused, but you know, let's not get too distracted by it. Alright, let's just get straight to business.
Sultan's will. As you will.
Let's announce it.
Yes, Sultan. Closing to
We're
engage.
at war with them,
Blockading the
and
foreigner's port.
don't care about anybody that got mad at me.
As my
So.
Sultan wills. We will engage them honorably.
Interesting.
We
Let's
shall endure outside their walls.
let's
Lay
hang out.
siege. What is the Sultan's will?
The Sultan's will is to cause some shenanigans.
Infidel's army will not survive. Besieging the
Alright,
enemy.
you know what? I'm gonna end the video right here
Do we wet them out or
with the
strike?
Siege of Medina and war. I know it's kind of a cop-out, but it's close enough, and I'm not willing to auto-resolve this or decide if I want to auto-resolve it just yet. So, thank you everybody for watching. This is the Fuzz, and when we come back, we'll make some moves.